My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pip-boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you.
What's up, ladies and gents, my name is Putty and welcome back to the Wasteland. In the last episode we tied up some loose ends, and in this episode we're going to be saying goodbye to the Wasteland. Yep, so we're going to be entering our second DLC. So, oh god, I just clipped through a rock. Oh, that's great. Well done Bethsoft or Obsidian, whoever was responsible for rock physics in this game. Before we head off, let's check these. Oh, I already looted that grave, didn't I? Before we head off, I would like to quickly mention that I have revised my list of mods once again. I do this often, don't I? But I'm not going to talk about what I've added and what I've removed, but a lot of it is Honest Heart specific. So if you would like to know what mods I'm using right now, it's quite bare bones actually. Just check the description, there's a new list down there with links, everything, so check that out. Other than that, let's head in to Northern Passage. Let's just show you where that is on the map. Northern Passage, up here, there's the Monte Carlo Suites, there is the Gunrunners, up here is Jacobstown, and over here is the Boomers. So, there you go. This quest is, where is it? Happy Trails Expedition. Oh, this is a motley crew, isn't it? Hey, this guy's got a vault suit on. I guess he was the one they were expecting to use his Pip-Boy.
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been addicted to Psycho?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using Psycho!
How much Psycho you got stashed away? If you run out on the trail, withdrawal's not pleasant, I know for a fact.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using Psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
I got Psycho to sell, but it won't come cheap.
Alright. I'm a little light. How many hits you holding?
10. I'll give you 10 for 300.
10 hits will last me a good while. Worth every cap. Now, fuck off.
Well, thanks for that. 10 Psycho is worth 200 caps, so it's a decent profit. Not really for me at this point, but still. It's kind of worth it. Maybe you warrant keeping it. I have 26 Psycho. I'm down to 16 now. You do anything around here besides talk too much?
You want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see? And done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
How'd you get that nickname?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 Death Jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that! But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Death Jaws, huh? Did you mean to say Death Claws?
No, you heard me right. Death Jaws. They're like Death Claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
You're saying you killed the Brotherhood of Steel Paladin.
What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
11mm. 11 millimeters. You literally slap bang in the middle of both variants that we have in the Mojave. There is no such thing as an 11mm submachine gun, and if there is, I want one.
There so is. Or was it 9mm? Or a 10? I don't know. Don't care.
Forgot about the 9mm. Damn
Said
it.
I was good at killing shit up. Never said I was good with numbers.
I guess I don't know my machine guns because I forgot there was a 9mm one. I was just thinking of the 10mm and the 12.7mm. So I guess I don't really have much of a leg to stand on when arguing with this guy. Do you have any other special skills or abilities?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west,
Ooh.
so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark.
Oh. Right, I thought you were going somewhere there. I see you're wearing a Pip-Boy and a vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a pit boy and a vault suit.
Pit?
So what?
What do you use your Pip-Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Did you notice I'm wearing a Pip-Boy too?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your Pip-Boy isn't working. The screen's locked up and the reboot button is missing.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my Pip-Boy. I mean, Pip-Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
Carry some of my gear and I'll keep my mouth shut.
I travel light on purpose, okay? But fine, I'll tell Jet I'm carrying less so you can carry more. What an asshole.
I should shoot you where you stand. Where'd you get that vault suit? Vault 22 by the looks of things. I doubt this asshole can make it through Vault 22.
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up.
Okay, you're lying. I've been to Vault 22. No one's lived there in 150 years. There's 4 carriers everywhere. It's a... Oh, I hate Vault 22. You're just lying, okay? Vault 22 is a mess. No one can live there.
Oh, you've been to Vault 22, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the Pip-Boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
Interesting. So somebody from Vault 22 went to Zion? I think I've got a couple of Vault 22 jumpsuits, mind. You don't have to be from Vault 22. It's interesting that somebody survived Vault... Oh, I guess... could there be a connection between Vault 22 and Zion? No.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Asshole. Asshole, I hope you die. I hope you die. Hello, Stella.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
Thank you. You're much nicer than that asshole over there. So what is someone as nice as you doing here?
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
Don't diss New Reno. I like New Reno. New Reno is one of my favorite cities in video games. Anyway, what was it? What was that like to grow up? Oh, grow up in New Reno. Okay, fair enough. I love New Reno, but I would not want to grow up in New Reno.
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
I love the references. Tell me about Caliente.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
That's a rough one. Were the 80s a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders.
Not true.
Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit. Straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
80s are one of the gangs that I would like to... We're going to learn a little bit more about them as this DLC progresses. One of the very few covered areas of Fallout that I'm very pessimistic about the future of Fallout. 80s is one of the areas where I genuinely think it would be interesting to cover. Not as interesting to me as Arizona, but it's one of those areas where if they set a game there, I would be happy. As opposed to Boston. Anyway, what do you know about the White Legs?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
So obviously the NCR's assimilation of the Desert Rangers has caused some serious trouble in the East for law, peace. Well, thanks for the history lesson, Star.
Catch you another time, then.
Strong one. Alright, Jed, what's this job about, then?
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type.
What is that supposed to mean? Okay, tell me about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return.
That's...
You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Okay, first of all, the pay's shit. Second of all, where have I heard that name before? Sounds like a Legion name. Anyway, who is Joshua Graham and why shouldn't I talk about him?
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the Burn Man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
I understand this caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
I haven't been to Utah in ages. It's been ages since I've been to Utah. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll
Really?
tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Tell me about the raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
Aww. Degenerate tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
So warlords, how dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
It's a good shout, it's a good shout. Tell me about the Happy Trails Caravan Company.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Sounds like Happy Trails isn't in the best financial shape.
You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble.
Why can't you get to Salt Lake?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
You don't know what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Okay, then. Alright, so let's go. I'm ready.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Oh, god damn it, I don't have the bloody plasma rifle we got from Repcon. I've genuinely not got my one-of-a-kind plasma weapon. Why the weight limit?
You ain't never been to Zion, have you?
Once?
You'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes.
There's also giant
A
valleys.
big track will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
I could make it to Zion with a full backpack, thank you very much. I've done it before. I'm ready to go to Zion.
You sure about that this time? We ain't coming back for a while.
You ain't coming back for a while. I could just ditch whenever. I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
175 for the first day, I assume? No. I guess that's half. That's half my pay. That's shit. Sorry.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a new Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The new Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his new Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks. But here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Okay then. Hey dude, how you doing? You still...
Fuck off, I'm busy.
I'll kill you myself.
Hold on now. I swear I heard something up ahead.
Uh-oh, I can see him.
God damn it, ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves!
Uh-oh. Good shot. Uh-oh. She got a laser rifle. Oh my god, Ricky, that was abysmal. He's down. Oh, Ricky's dead. Stella's dead.
No. Did you die on me, woman?
Uh-oh. I think Jed just died. He did. Oh god. This is a great start to the trip. Should I take a 10mm pistol? Nah. Alright, do you still have my psycho? You used 6. How much did he have? Well, I gave him 10. So he used at least 10 hits of psycho on that one trip. For God's sake, you're addicted. Alright. Oh yeah, there's white legs down there too. Well, I guess that's a welcome party by the white legs. We did hear that they were savages. I guess we haven't been lied to so far. It's one good thing about the trip. So basically we've arrived in the middle of a stupid canyon that I didn't really want to be in at this point. With absolutely nobody here with us. Everybody we've arrived with is now dead. And what are we actually going to do? We can't go back. We can't go back through the canyon because we have no way of getting home. We have no clue how to get home. But we have nowhere to go inside Zion. I'm just... This is a disaster. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa. Thank you. Hello? Nice shooting.
Hoi! White legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Who is this Joshua?
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
Alright, let's go.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Falls Chalk has given you the well-stacked Cairns perk. While Falls Chalk is in your party, reaching any summit in Zion Valley, such as ranger stations, will reveal all nearby map markers and inspire a highlighted state of awareness, plus 3 perception for 3 minutes. I think I have Explorer, so that map marker thing shouldn't really matter. Let's check out the map. Yeah. We have every location here to discover. That's cool. It's a reasonably sized map. Follows Chalk. So, you follow Chalk, I assume? Interesting.
Hold up. See that log over there? Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
Yeah, like an apple. Because that's great. I guess if you're in survival... then again, if you're in survival and you come into Honest Hearts, you're pretty sure you're gonna not starve for the next couple of
We followed
hours.
this path for a while. Nice view of the river. Eh.
Let me go look. Yeah, Honest Hearts has got enough shit to keep you well fed for your journey. Well, that's glitchy. Great. I've noticed, I've been doing a couple of test playthroughs of Honest Hearts. I've noticed there's a low render distance in this place, lower than usual.
Freeze. Don't move a muscle.
Oh god.
Yowai.
Hello. Well, one of the most dangerous enemies in Fallout history? Not really a challenge. When it comes to dealing damage, I think I'm pretty good at that. It's when it comes to receiving damage, that's where this DLC starts to become an issue. But yeah, Yaogwai, not a problem. So what, we follow this path? Is that what... Follows Chalk? Can't believe his name. Is that what he said? Follow this path until we get to the Eastern Virgin, as opposed to what? The
Keep
Western
headed
one?
north, around this rock pile.
Okay, thanks Follows Chalk. Thanks for your continuous great directions. Okay. There's lots of mountains here. I still don't know what we're doing. I guess we're gonna go meet with Joshua Graham, the Burned Man, and then see what we can do from there, I guess. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. This episode's going on for quite a while. I did expect it to be a longer than usual episode. It's not quite longer than usual yet, but I do expect it to be by the time we finish. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one. This will be going up, I think, on a Monday or a Tuesday. Depends on what I do. Not a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Either a Monday or a Wednesday. If I decide to have a break after next episode and leave it till next week to start the DLC, then I'll do it on a Monday. If I don't, then I'll do it the Wednesday. Because this would normally be a Wednesday episode, but if I decide to take a break, then it'll be a Monday episode. So if you head up there...
You see the dead sentries? Shamans say our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows we're serious about fighting Whitelegs.
Up there is a ranger station, but we're not going to head there yet, because I think we're going to do an episode where we go discover the ranger stations. So, yeah. I have a lot of plans for...
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good
I have...
For you, I don't buy into that stuff.
Yeah. I have plans for organizing this series. Specifically because I want to do a certain storyline in a single episode.
To the north. Hope you don't mind getting wet.
Oh, I absolutely hate it. Can we just, avoid that completely, please? Yeah. Lots of fruit and food and crafting items in this
These
DLC.
paintings show the dead horse's victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us.
Well, Joshua's obviously been teaching
Nearly
the
there
dead horses
now.
how to fight.
Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the white legs out somehow, eh?
Eh? He's a mix between Scouse and Canadian. So, yeah. Well, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting comparison. I just compared a tribal to a mix between a Scouser and a Canadian.
Shadow of a ghost.
Oh, that was just his dialogue for when I crouch. I dislike Fallout's Chalk so far. He's hard to record with. Oh well. I like the fact that this place is like no radiation. It's very green. Obviously, this place wasn't hit by the bombs that much, or at all, really. I don't think. Definitely a beautiful place. Oh, it's so beautiful. I believe this is. Oh
Here we
God,
are.
White Legs.
Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
Well, obviously not White Legs then. Oh, this is the friendly tribe. Well, not friendly, but this is Joshua's tribe, the Dead Horses. Hello.
Ya Atag.
Okay. Speak with Joshua Graham. Angel Cave. Uh-oh.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham?
Am I looking for Joshua? Yes, I am. Can you tell me where he is?
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
I'm okay for that. I sure would hate to be shown thunder and fire.
Ha ha. Funny, Auslander. Maybe soon dead, Auslander.
I don't like you, but I'll let you live. Because I'm about as cheeky as you are, so can't really judge you people. Alright, upstairs she said, right? Oh, well this isn't creepy at all. Hello?
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it.
This isn't my first
Whitelegs
visit.
seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
You like playing with those guns, don't you? How do you know so much about what happened to me?
The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it.
Well, obviously it does, because you think this is my first visit. Unless you probably weren't here when I came last time. I came with the Happy Trails Caravan Company to make contact with the new Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the new Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
I'm not gonna leave without offering to help. What can I do?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. they won't go inside.
Taboo?
The Sorrows believe in a spirit that lives in the caves. Say the spirit punished them once for trespassing. They put special marks around the cave entrances to keep people out. It doesn't work on the Whitelegs, of course, but the dead horses are spooked.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follow's Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Oh no, you're not getting away with just that. There's a lot of questions I need to ask you, Josh Grail. Burned man.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What did you say about a courier? Who were you expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his Frumentari and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
Pray and God? What do you... Well, tell me about this religious stuff you're harping on about.
I am a New Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition, given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
Sounds like a good deal.
In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall.
Do you ever fall? You get the pun. Oh, I'm sick.
Every day. Some days are harder than others.
Not when you fell off the Grand... No, you don't want to talk about falling off the Grand Canyon? No? Okay. Nice guns. Do you work out? Oh.
In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the dead horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a New Canaanite rite of passage.
So that was before the war then. The Canaanites have been doing this for a long time. Do you run the show around here?
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the dead horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the New Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
What's going on with all of these tribes?
A great deal. There are 3, make that 4, tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find dead horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're New Canaanites.
Why did the Whitelegs attack my... Why did the Whitelegs attack my caravan?
They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the New Canaanites and everyone we shelter.
Do they speak our language?
Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the dead horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Res and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Res when the bombs fell. Over time, the two languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations.
Does the valley belong to the dead horses?
The valley belongs to God, but no. The dead horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation.
Why haven't I seen any sorrows in the valley?
The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yaoguai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here.
Are the new Canaanites really a tribe?
We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe. A linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe.
Okay.
Of course.
Can I ask you some personal questions?
Right now, I'd like you to focus on helping Daniel. Maybe there will be time later.
Damn. Okay. Let's trade.
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
Not sure if I have anything else except for caps right now. Right. So one of the mods I have installed changes the name of the 45 auto pistol and 45 auto submachine gun because I just dislike those names. And I also think it added some new weapon mods. Might be wrong on that one. But Josh will sell ammo. I think that's just normal bullets for the Colt and the Thompson. And he also I think he sells he sells the War Club. I think this is the only place you can really get the War Club. So, yeah, he's a pretty good trader. He hasn't got a lot of caps though, that's the only problem with him. Do I want to buy anything? Not really. I'll pick up no, I'll actually leave it for now. Thank you.
God be with you.
Yeah. Alright, something I should mention actually is I did pick up a new unique weapon before I arrived. It's a Gunrunner's Arsenal weapon, which means I didn't really find the need to show it, me buying it on screen. All you need to do is go to the Gunrunners and buy it for an enormous amount of caps. I think it's about 8 grand. And it's a melee weapon. And here it is. It's Genna, whatever the hell you pronounce it as. Gehenna. I'm going to call it Genna. There you go, the value is freaking 12,000 caps. But it's basically a shish kebab. I thought it'd be interesting to take to this like planty area, so I brought it. What? I'm wearing my... I know what I'm wearing. Alright, so, what are we up to then? Oh, actually, I think I'm going to end the episode off here. Yeah, I think 40 minutes is about enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Comment if you have anything to say. And leave a favorite if you really, really enjoyed it. If you did really enjoy it, check out the rest of the series. Check out the rest of my other channels. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.